Well, good morning. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, I'm just going to wait for you to come in. Once you get here, say hi and we'll talk. Okay? I just got home, went to Ottawa for an appointment. Go to the Seeker Center and they give me a bunch of needles all over my back and my neck. Sometimes the top of my shoulders and my hips and SI joint. Look, I see somebody. Are you playing hide and seek? I see her. I see Maya. I see her. Are you a frog?
No, me, a doggy.
A doggy. Oh. Hello, doggy. Are you Noah? Can I pet you, Noah? Can I pet you, big back? Excuse me, looks like we have some dogs in the house. I'm glad you're not scared of the dogs. Oh, we got two people here. Hello. Busy. How's been yours? Sounds painful. Look, it's a dog. We have two puppy dogs here. I don't know what your names are. Is one of you Noah?
But I have a collar on.
You have a collar on? Oh, really?
Smell it.
Woof, woof, woof. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Woof, woof. What's on top of the house? Are you a dog? Oh, look how smart my dog is. What's on top of the house? Now you bark. Say woof, woof. What's on top of the house? The roof. That's right. What a smart doggy you are. Woof, 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 woof. What a cute puppy she is. Oh, hello, Matt. Big job in South Carolina today. Just got home relaxing. Sorry I missed your lovely video today. I was driving. Ah, bless your heart. Hi, Desmond. Matt Hill says hi, Desmond. We'll have to wait till they come around again. Oh, I heard something. What is it I'm hearing? I don't know what I'm hearing. Oops. Locks my orientation. I don't know what that means. Guess that means I can't spin around. Hey, you know what? I found the cord for my iPhone. Not this. This is my $10 cheapo phone from Canadian Tire. We are right in the temple, but of course this can't be in the temple. They're only good until they look like they don't belong in there anymore, and then they don't go there. Well, they leave there earlier than that. Usually, oh, we have a comment. How have you been, Nancy? I've been away from YouTube for quite some time, and only recently getting back to it. Well, the same with me, Renee. I haven't been on YouTube very much because I had such a hard time uploading. This is so simple. This way, it's uploaded as soon as I turn it off. I don't have to worry about it. I just have to remember to turn it off and on when I'm going to start some new topic. Anyway, so yes, I have been away from it too. Kristen, I subscribed a couple days ago. I love watching your videos. Yeah, you like the live chats too, Renee. So how are you feeling? You had a lot of pain and health issues, didn't you? All your videos are so much fun, thanks. You're welcome. I'm glad they're fun. I don't know what makes them fun. You like my coat? This is my blanket with a hole in the middle. Oh, there's this really cool store in Ottawa. Now, you know how your wrist gets cold, the cold air gets up in there? Oh, you had both knees done. Oh, good. I had the hips and you did the knees. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you as well. Oh, this is nice. You know, I was online this morning and my camera only lasted 11 seconds. It did that 3 or 4 times and went in to delete them, and I have to go and use my laptop. But my laptop is kind of crazy right now, so I borrowed my daughter-in-law's laptop, or she gave it to me, but it sort of bumped the floor, sort of like not from a great height, but and then it wouldn't work very well anymore, and so now I think I broke the motherboard. There's no end. Oh, wait, someone's saying something. Yes, ma'am. I'm almost done with physical therapy. Thank you, Jesus. Physical therapy is amazing, isn't it? I was going to physical therapy for my knees, and I didn't even have them done yet. So you got them done, what, 6 months apart or something? Anyway, I've been doing my physiotherapy thing too, and well, I was. And my knees are so good. Today I made this awesome video for you guys. I decided I would do gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free shortbread. So I used vegan margarine, which would taste kind of like butter, and chickpea flour and stevia. And I ate some. It's very good, but I think it doesn't need that much stevia. It has too much of the sugar taste. Is not a hint or a nice amount. It's sort of a little overkill. Hi there. Look who's here. It's Mr. Desmond. And you found the children's scissors.
No, they're big scissors.
I know, but they haven't. Are they okay? Do they have a point on top? Oh.
They have a point right here.
Oh, yes.
But they have a line this way instead of
a point on it. I understand what you mean exactly. Oh, Susan said hi, Desmond. Susan Ernst. She came the other day and she said hi, Desmond. And also, Matt Hill said, do you remember Matt Hill?
Yeah.
He said, hi, Desmond. So there you go. Well, it's obviously a better time of day to talk to you at this time of day, isn't it? I had nothing to say. I just thought I'd lie down and tune in before I fell asleep. I tried to get home before it gets dark, but you know, it gets dark about 4:30 now. But the solstice is coming, and then the days will get long again. But it's kind of nice, you know, you have these really long short days for a while. And if it's sunny out, or if it's starry night, you can really see the stars. Are you leaving, Des? I guess that's a definite sound of upward movement on the stairs. I'll take that as a yes. They were running back and forth upstairs yesterday, or whenever. It was so loud. I felt like I would live in an apartment downstairs. So I thought about it, didn't do it. I thought about getting my broom out and bumping on the ceiling. Boom, boom, boom. Then the children would say, "What's that?" And they would try and bang on the ceiling with the thing, and they would get it caught in the fan blades would break. And then the fan wouldn't go smoothly. It would be really kind of bent, floppity, 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 floppity. So we'd have to take off an equal amounts of them. So if we had like 4 blades, we'd have to take off another one to make 2 blades, so it would be more smooth. We had a 2-blade fan for a very long time. That's when we used to have a loft. Instead of a ceiling there, we had a loft that came out to about here. Now, how can I draw my hand across that way? No, my arm doesn't go. It needs to go up that way. Oh, there we go. Okay, so up. How come I can't do it? Anyway, it was a extra. Oh wait, look. I had the second one right, done on October. Wait a minute, we missed something. Oh, Mr. Tennis Ball 85 is here. Oh, look, here we've got more comments. I've been so blessed to be able to have this done. You're right. You're right. I can't believe physical therapy has helped as much as it has. I had them done 3 months apart. The first one left was on July 9th. Wow. And you can walk now? I'm very afraid of having my knees done. I know you shouldn't fear things, but what if it doesn't go very well? We were smooching in the kitchen. It warmed my heart to see that. He always loves to smooch on command. Shall we kiss in front of the camera for them, Lulu? He kind of looks around and rolls his eyes and says, okay. He's a good guy. I'm so lucky to have such a good guy. Oh, you know what I found? I found these things that are called toe warmers. And let me see if I can show it to you. Is that it? Yeah, so you're not supposed to put it on the... You're supposed to stick it to the bottom of your toe on your socks. You're not supposed to put it right on. And it keeps hot for 10 hours. So I had my shoes off because I had to sit on the side of the doctor's bed kind of thing. I had to sit on the side of it so he could get to my back and give me all those needles. It's been a long haul, but so worth it. Yeah? I'm glad it's done. I'm glad you can walk. This is going to be amazing. Hello, Jasmine.
I need something to draw.
Would you like to draw the world?
No.
The rock?
I want something to draw my pictures.
On? You need a paper or you need something to draw with?
Something to color.
This is all chapped. If it hurts and you wet it, then it'll get chapped.
But
and does it feel better? You need some soothing cream, like aloe. Just a little bit of soothing cream so it won't hurt. But hey, how was school? You went back to school today. Your friends there? How was school? You play?
Yeah.
Which centers did you go to?
I don't know.
Which is your favorite?
The kitchen center.
The kitchen. And do you cook?
No.
In the kitchen? What do you cook?
No, we sell stuff.
Oh, you sell stuff. Do you make food and sell it?
No, we just sell it.
What do you sell?
I don't know.
Broccoli?
Oh, look at this.
Oh, somebody said, hi, Desmond. That was Matt Hill. No, wait, that's not Matt Hill. That's Eliza Lally. She said, hi, Nancy. Love your vids.
Video.
She only said vids. It doesn't say video. See? It says V-I-D-S. Vids. It's short for video. Because it's so hard to type E-O after vid. It takes so much work, so we make it shorter. Did you make anything shorter? When you're writing something? Wow, 10 people are here. I was online this morning for hours and hours. Nobody came. Cindy was over and Willem was here and they were having this amazing chat and about plants and what plants feel and things. If you need your knees replaced, don't be afraid. Just do it. It's not easy, but it's worth everything in the end. I don't imagine it could be worse than your hip surgeries. Oh, somebody said you're so cute. Are you so cute?
No.
No? Are you just a boy?
Yeah.
Can you read all those writings? Tell me what's going on. What are they saying?
I don't know.
Anybody saying anything? Oops. Can you read them?
I don't.
Can you read it out loud? I'll help you answer it if it was a question.
Hey, I'm handsome.
You're handsome?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Who said that? Who said that? Renee?
Yeah.
She's my friend. She lives down by Louisiana, in the bayou. Hi. Hi, Miss Maya Paya. Oh, you're doing what Desmond does? So Desmond's scratching his feet, so you'll scratch your feet too? Yeah. Yeah, you see him pulling it, so you better pull yours too.
Oh, is the stuff not coming off?
Not coming off. It will when you take a bath, and then you rub it, and it'll come off.
No, it won't. I don't know if water will work.
These children are so darling. Let me see what you said. So, Aunt Renee said, how old are you, Desmond?
4.
4? You got a cold.
But there's only one thumbs up.
Only one thumbs up?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see if anybody else does one. No, still
Hey,
just one.
don't do that.
This is the rug. That's the carpet. Are you under the carpet?
I don't want it, Mel. Get out. No, fix it. Maya, you're
She
going to have
likes
to
it when you
fix
push
it.
her. See, she's playing with you. She likes being pushed.
No, Mommy.
No?
I'm going to put this back.
Oh, gentle.
I'm going to put this back. No. Yes, Maya.
Come on, Sadie.
We're supposed to do that.
Gentle and kind. Have her help you. See if she'll help you. Would you like to help? Would you like to pull the corner? Would you like to pull the corner and help put it on the floor? It's going to be okay, Maya. She's so sweet. You remember those days? The color, your crayons?
No, other stuff.
Other stuff? What's it saying? Should I read it?
No, that's nothing.
Oh, it's nothing. Look, nothing. Wait, there they are. Whoa, look at that. How many thumbs up happened?
12.
12. Oh my goodness, 12 people are watching me. I hope I did my hair.
Where's the coloring stuff?
The coloring stuff?
Yeah.
What kind of coloring stuff? Are you talking about like crayons or chalk or?
I'm gonna cut out paper man.
Okay. So coloring stuff. Do you have any, do you know where your crayons are? Hey, Opa, can you find any crayons there? I think there was a couple I put on your piano.
On my piano?
I think so. They were en route to the crayon place where all crayons go when they are not being used. If they get some help getting there. 2 thumbs up now. No, 5. Look at this. You're so good with them. Aw. Oh, you found some? Desmond, he found some. It's nice to be home. I like the way I've rearranged this room. Look, I played the violin yesterday. And I even cleaned up all those clothes that were hanging on the door and everywhere. But you can't tell because those are things that have to dry. We got this fancy dryer that doesn't dry anything.
In the market for potatoes, Nancy?
Oh, yes, but I don't want to buy them. I just want to eat them. Your house has changed so much over the years, hasn't it? All the work you and Willem have done is so nice. Well, I used to do the work, but then I couldn't do anything anymore. Hey, so now that you got new hips, does this mean you can walk? Or new knees. Have you been walking all over the place? Do you have a boat? Do you get to go and hang out in the boat? I love the decks too. That was so kind of my
Which
mother.
one would you like? I can make more for myself.
Are they done?
I think so. Well, you can check them.
Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, why don't you have these?
Oh.
And, oh, you can give them, I just ate
Okay. All right.
something.
All right, then I'll get you something later.
Forget what I ate. Oh, yeah, but I made a video for you guys this morning, but then it didn't record. No wonder there was 0 people and 0 thumbs ups. Oh, yes, still have a bad back, so I try not to walk too much, but it's so much better now. I can believe it. Can you get out of a chair? Like, chairs are really hard, right? You have to lean forward and kind of get some momentum so that you don't crunch on your knees. I have these hot things on my toes. They're under the pads of my toes. See? These big band-aids on my socks.
Okay.
And they're made of some kind of a powdery stuff that moves around. And so they're sort of under my toe in that dent area. But if I move my feet around without my shoes on, they all slip all over inside the little package. And so then when I go put my foot down, now it's a bump. It's kind of a lumpy bump. Hi, Tracy, you made it. It's just been so many years that I have no stamina. Yes, I am able to get out of a chair without a problem. That must be amazing. So I started with yoga, and I should go and get it again. I need to get a group and just start going. But
Could you do that at a table or something? Because I'm scared that you're gonna put into the chair. Okay. All right, be very careful then. Oh yeah, can you do that? Can you be very careful? All right.
hello, who said that? Do you still come see your mom? No, I don't go see my mom. My mom died. I love your home and would love to come and see you. Oh, that was short. Disorganized life. Anyone who will admit with a name that they are a disorganized person is a friend of mine. So sorry? Oh, my mom. No, it's right. You know, she lived a long, good life. She's gone. She's with her friends, her family. She's so glad to be with her sisters. My legs are straight now. They haven't been in over 20 years. I actually think I might be taller. My daughter says I am. Well, yeah, if you straighten your legs out, you'll be taller. That's cool. But also, when the cartilage under the knee gets worn out, and they put a new one in. So if the old piece is down like this, they put a whole new one in, you know, then you're taller. And I guess one knee will be taller, your one leg will be taller until the other knee's done, right? Like with my hips, that's the way my hips were. There's so much joint that's missing when they do that, that you get a nice tall. Hey, I wonder how tall I am now, Willem. I should be taller. I was 5'5" 3/4. Yeah, I love my teepees too. I really miss the one that was in the driveway. That was really nice. Now I have a tent on the back deck, which is sort of similar. I used to go in the teepee just so I could be outside in the weather without the rain and the wind and the snow. But I could be outside and I could lay there or sit there. I had a hammock in there and all those chairs. And eventually it was benches, swings. And over the years it changed. Which one was that? The one I had several years ago. Yeah, measure your height. Oh, I'm getting hot. Oh no, the heat has arrived. Ah, that's better. How many layers do I have on? Oh, gotta be careful, you know, when to stop taking off layers. If you just happen to be videoing yourself. You know why my feet are... Do you see these white things on the bottom of my feet?
Oh yeah,
See?
the warmers.
Those are my foot warmers. Feel them. They're hot. They've been on there for 10, you know.
No.
They're very hot, very warm. My feet aren't cold. I think Desmond needs some of these in his... Oh, and there's okay, so the teepees, there's 7 of them. Oh, Renee says hi, Willem.
Hi, Renee.
Yes, but they're even, okay. So is that the one that was on the driveway? Oh, you had several chairs in it, and I thought it was by the pond. Yes, that was Fiddlehead Teepee. We took that one down, and we took, well, I was busy having my hips done, and so my family was taking care of things for me. And so the teepee on the driveway, I think the poles went down and became the teepee at the end of the pond. The glass teepee. It was so good. Did you like the glass teepee, Willem?
No, no.
If we could have another glass teepee without any worries, would you want one?
No, not all the way glass. I found it a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
With certain windows in it. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Are you cutting your fingers into pieces? Do you have to push very hard to cut your finger into pieces? Your man stick?
No, fix.
Thick?
No, fix.
Fake?
No, fix.
How do you spell it?
Fix. It's fix.
Like how you make it fit?
No.
Can you hear the word, Opa?
I know it. I know what you're trying to say.
I'm saying fix.
Fixed?
No, fix.
Fix? You want to fix?
Fix?
I have to fix my man.
You have to fix your man, okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Ripped.
It's ripped. Oh no.
Now,
Now
Oh,
you
you
need
want it fixed.
tape.
and now the body on my dead man is broken.
Actually, here we go. So, gosh, we got so many good topics going here. This is great. I love it when we do this.
Tape.
This is so much more interesting than doing it all by myself in the middle of the night when nobody's there. I love the one you did several years ago. Okay, so the glass teepee. Those poles, the windows all went to the dump. The poles went down and became the teepee at the end of the pond, which is Fiddlehead Teepee now. The original Fiddlehead Teepee, no wait, the original Fiddlehead Teepee, those poles, I think they went next door to be part of the new Fiddlehead Teepee at the end of the pond instead of right beside the end. And the poles from the driveway teepee went down there too.
You can still make a mess.
And then Plateau Teepee is the one that was out across the valley here, just up on the hill by the turkey shed. And that was taken down so that there could be this great big garden of all these raised beds. So the Plateau Teepee, that all came down here beside the house. And so that's the garden bed teepee, flowers teepee. And I have these huge set of stairs. They're 12 feet wide. And they just go right down into the garden. And then you have a little path from there to the teepee entrance. I think that's a perfect for entering the house. You're having onion soup with fiddleheads in it for dinner? Did you freeze them? Do you harvest them in... Well, you're in New Orleans area, so you don't have to worry about when they, I don't know, do fiddleheads only come up in the spring? Yeah, you've got spring. What am I talking about? How are Daniel and Abraham? Well, Daniel is as happy as a lark. He lives in Vietnam. He has an apartment, and he's got a roommate. Actually, I think he has two roommates. Oh, and lately we just found out they all play instruments. And so Daniel, he's quite an instrument player himself. He's tried to play Moonlight Sonata, the third movement, for years. And he's finally mastered it, he said, or he finally can do it. Would you play Moonlight Sonata? Just for fun.
Okay.
Your unpracticed version. You know, the one that's got a few mistakes in it? We don't want anybody...
One key doesn't work properly.
Oh, yeah. What's with that? You know, a new piano and the key doesn't work. Anyway, so yes, Daniel plays piano and all these other things. Abraham is doing much better. He's back to his old self. Not 100%, but he's pretty good. And he comes over. He came over this weekend, and he's kind of fun. We have fun together. We went out and hung out. What else did you ask? I've been watching Scarlett's gardening videos. I love them. She's good, isn't she? She's really good. Have you seen her watercolor videos? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She can just make it. Sitting beside me, she's painting this orange and it looks just like this orange. How can you paint an orange to look like an orange? Violet? I can't read that one. Is it Violet? Harawira. Hello, Nancy. Merry Christmas from me in New Zealand. We are in our hot summer. Yes, isn't that nice? You get to have a hot summer Christmas so you can give each other's gifts that you play with outside, right? Yeah, you don't usually give children gifts for Christmas that they can't use until summer here. Like you wouldn't give snowsuits for Christmas there, right? Christian Pride. Look, we have 16 people and 7 thumbs up. This is so lovely. All right, what else is going on over here? Yeah, I'm glad the boys are doing well. So Daniel, yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it, Matt? No sense being jealous of New Zealand. So many things to say. I'm scrolling through all these things, you know. I think on a phone, I don't know how to thumbs up. It might be right underneath the video, but you might have to make the video small. I don't know. Somebody else can say. Classical music of Claude Debussy is my favorite. Yeah, Debussy is nice. He plays a lot of Debussy too. Daniel couldn't play this until he could reach an octave. And he used to go to the piano. He was little. He was like 5. He was playing the piano really well by the time he was 5. And he couldn't reach an octave, so it limited what he could do. Nancy is right. We all wish for one white Christmas. Just one. Thank you, Nancy. You said my surname correctly the second time. Well, there we go. 2 out of 3 is not bad. 1 out of 3. I chipped bunch of my tooth. Long time ago now. I don't look at myself, so I don't usually care. So I was going to tell you, I made these great squares this morning. They were chickpea flour, vegan mayonnaise, and stevia powder. Oh, you're in Northeast Mississippi, Tracy. Yes, we never got snow in Georgia. So, well, it would dust once a year, but it would usually thaw by the time it hit the ground. But it's in great shape. Oh, hi. How are you, Rose? It's nice to see you. I think of you often. Oh, I love to hear Willem play the piano. How did he learn? I don't play, but I recently picked up a piano on the side of the road. Really? Did you get it tuned and regulated? Strings all fixed. I saw that you got snow. 25 inches of snow? I don't think we've ever had 25 inches in one dump. 15. Well, they got 25 in Asheville or something like that. That is a lot. Even 15 inches in one dump. That is a big snowstorm. Now, you wouldn't happen to have a thing called a shovel? They're flat, and they have a kind of a curve to it, and you get some really good handles that go up, and then have an arch, and they come down with a little loop, and makes it so you can just lift it up and push it in, and then you just drag it over and shove it off. There are many kinds of shovels. So what are you going to do? How are you going to get rid of it? Is it going to rain? It's going to rain and melt it all, and then you're going to have a soggy front yard. But then it'll freeze again, won't it? And you'll have ice. Now, watch your snow. Every day your snow is going to change. This is the third movement. A bobcat. Boy, I don't know how you got him out of a tree to do all that work. Hi, Melody. You're not late. We haven't gotten started. I will. Okay, you gotta see this. You forget where you are. That was so good. You should hear these comments. You want to hear what the comments are? You're too embarrassed, aren't you? Tell Willem thanks for the concert. Amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. That is so epic. Wow. 3 big smiles. He's amazing, isn't he? He is amazing. Wow. Bravo. There you go. That was the end of your concert. Poor Willem. He's so embarrassed about things like this.
I'll have to make my piano fix, and I'm gonna have to practice a bit more, and we'll get an update on it sometime.
Why, you made a mistake?
I made a mistake.
Thank you, Willem. They liked that concert.
Okay.
Debussy. Debussy? Someone just asked. I mean, I'm just passing it on. Someone asked for Debussy. I wonder if the deer is here. Did he eat the food in the bowl? No, he must still be coming up the hill. Sometimes you can hear you can see little ears sticking up over the hillside. Willem was born in Holland. He studied in Utrecht and took conservatory for 10 years. Clap, 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 clap. On behalf of 17 people, we are clapping. I love you, Willem.
Me too.
Thank you. That was very nice. I think our deer is here too. We move on from one thing to the next. Oh, they're all clapping. Matt's clapping. Renee. Dorothy. Okay, we have to see if our deer is here. He's a very nice deer. He doesn't mind it if I'm in here. As long as I don't really look at him too sharp. Maybe he already came. Is that him back there? No, he hasn't had his food yet. Thank you, Willem. Wow, wow. Very, very nice. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. Thank you, Willem. Clap, 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 clap. These are all the different claps you're getting. Wait a minute, here's another one. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, 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 clap. Heart, heart, heart. I could listen all evening. That was Miss Soap Peddler. Do you remember Rosemary? And was it Rosemary? Rose. They lived in. Remember we went and saw them, and did we stay overnight there? You really liked him. You got on real well. They lived on a farm. They had goats and animals, but they weren't.
Oh,
I'm sure you met them, didn't you? Yeah.
the one to the south of. That's the way.
Arville. Is that your husband's name? Scotty said, Nancy, huge fan from Scotland. Fabulous kitten 6460. So anyway, that's really nice, eh? You want to put your hand there so I can sit?
No, I think of Joyce and
Cliff.
And Cliff, yeah.
Yeah, they're in Georgia. This is Rosemary. Rosemarie? I always call her Rose. Yes, we stayed the night. Where did you live when we stayed the night? I stayed in your new house. Remember when I locked the keys in my car and we had to call CAA, but we had to call it without my card because my card was locked in the door in the car? You weren't there. I went by myself that time.
Yeah, I think so. Didn't ring a bell.
But I don't remember. Did we stay in the same room? Was it the same house that I stayed in with you the last time? Oh, there was your mom's house. Did we stay in her mom's house?
What was her name?
Was it a small house? A nice little cozy house? There's a big farmhouse they live in now, but they lived in the small house. Her mom was in the small house.
Oh, were those people where the guy said he was going to shoot a drone down?
Oh, that's
was
right.
it them?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. It rings a bell now.
Yes. Okay, we were at her mom's. Yeah. She said, remember we said Amazon has got this great idea that's going to deliver packages by drones. And her husband immediately puts his thumbs up. He said, we're Southern rednecks. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Did you and Milla meet? No, we've never met. Hi, my name's Nancy.
Hey, my name is Willem.
You look really kissable.
Really? Just like that?
Well, you know.
You just meet me and then you're going to want to kiss?
Well, I don't know. Is that appropriate?
I don't know.
I mean, these are the 90s. No, wait, they're the 18s.
The 10s, yeah.
We're so old now?
In the 90s, then you had the noughties. And now we have the...
What is it? The double digits.
The teensies? No, whatever. The tensies.
Because after 2 years, then they'll say back in the 20s.
Right.
But in the 10s, we're in the 10s now. What do you think? Oh, wait. Y'all are the best. Well, we're not really the best, but we'll take that as a compliment. How? Okay, so how do we meet, Willem? You tell them the lovely story. Tell them how you were endeared to me at the moment you saw me.
It wasn't true. It wasn't dear to you the moment you see.
Well, okay.
But not long
Flower
after.
it up. Make it sound good. But keep it true, of course. Keep it all completely true. Just make it sound really good.
You say you give lessons to a politician or something.
Okay, I
we
can
met-
see that this is a. Go ahead.
We met at the single adult conferences of the church. I was living in Ottawa and she was living in Kitchener.
He was Ottaward, and I was Kitchener.
So I was about. We met in
No
Oakville.
pressure with him.
So we. I was about 4.5, 5 hours away, and you were about maybe what 2 hours away.
An hour, 45 minutes
45 minutes. Okay.
or something like that.
You know, it's pretty close to you. And that's where we met, and then that same
That's
evening.
where we first laid eyes upon each other. When you first heard my melodious voice, what were your first thoughts?
What of a twerp is that there?
You what?
What a twerp is that over there? No, I didn't. I didn't sing that, but it was. I had no inkling that I was later going to fall in love with you at the first. It's not first sight, but maybe later, second or third
When
sight.
it dawned on you. I
Yeah.
remember the moment it dawned on you that I was amazing and you had found me. And you had this smile and you looked like a puppy dog. And you were just so sweet and you loved me from that moment on.
True. I'm so lucky to be here with you all the time.
That's right. You don't have to go, you don't have to watch Nancy Tay on TV. No.
I got the real thing.
You just have
The
to
real-
open your eyes and there she is, whirling a dervish whirl, a whirling
Whatever. Dirt devil. No.
a whirling derv. What do they call
Hors
it?
d'oeuvre? No.
I'm
A whirling hors d'oeuvre?
How would you say that if you didn't know how to say it?
Or to say what?
How would you pronounce that word?
Hors d'oeuvre?
Yeah, Horsdorf.
Well,
I wonder how many times that word has been slaughtered.
I don't know. Depends where you are. In France, not so much.
Okay, so
So-
now you want the rest of the story, or are you going to fill them in on any of the details?
No, I think I'll let you do it, and I'll just go and do something else. I'll let you do. You get on with it.
They were really glad to hear you play the piano.
Oh,
I
nice.
think it's nice that you can play for people and the people really like it.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah, I mean, you don't
Yeah,
have
it's-
to do anything amazing. They like it in any way.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that didn't, they'll go find somebody else and listen to them.
Right.
No, and goodbye to them. Good to see the back of them. No. Mm. Oh wait, look, a comment. We need a Christmas concert. Just a little one. I love to ice skating, Nancy and Willem. Do you like to ice skate? Well, I love it, except my ankles hate it.
Yeah, same here.
If
Actually,
it weren't
if,
for my ankles, I would love it.
if I learned for my ankles, I could have learned it.
Yeah, I learned how to roller skate because I grew up in the South.
I learned roller skating in one day. And it was the only day I roller skated. And the end of the day, I collided with my dad and he broke his leg.
Oh, no.
It was the end of my roller skating.
You never told me that.
I think I did, but anyway, it might have, of course.
That might have been back when I had a memory. Now there's just all that stuff that's very disorganized in there. There's no more retrieval system. Okay, we need a concert. I would love it, but my butt hates hitting the ice. Yes, well, you have to take a chair. I need to join the roller derby. I remember going roller skating in Athens once, and the noise in there, it was a wooden floor. I guess they had a wooden floor so that it would be loud. And it was so loud. Maybe it was just because wood is better to roller skate on.
The rink I was roller skating on was outside, outdoors. And I think it was cement or something something like that. Definitely not wood.
How did he break his leg?
I'm not sure. He collided with me. And
He was skating too, I guess.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Was your mom skating?
I don't think he was. She was, no.
She didn't want to break a leg.
Smart.
Oh, yeah. I love to ice skate at Christmas time. Well, in Ottawa, there's the canal. It's a 5 or 7 mile long ice rink. It's quite wide. And I would say it's like 4 lanes wide if you wanted to drive cars in there, but of course you can't because it's wet. It's a canal. 4 boats wide. Oh, I've said something wrong. Wait, we're going to hear the correction.
No, it's fine, dear. I'm just amused.
Amused. Anyway, I took the kids there once. But the trouble with ice skating in the winter is that it's winter and it's darn cold, and that canal has got such a wind tunnel. I remember your videos of Willem's mom when you two went to Holland. Is she still living? Yes, she's still alive. How old is she now?
92.
92. So Willem and one of the kids go over there to visit her every year now. Now that I'm done going to Georgia every year, now it's his turn. Do we need a passport to go see you? Yes, you need a passport to come into Canada. And you need one to get back into the United States. Yes, she's a very nice lady. Yeah, she's very sweet. You know, she told us stories. There's one video. It's on the glass teepee, and it was about Lily telling about her life when she lived in the jungle in Indonesia. And her father worked in the jungle. He was in the army or some kind of a government thing.
Dutch East Indies Army.
Okay, the Dutch East Indies Army before the Second World War. And that would be before the war. Yeah, and so she was a little girl. And out in the jungle, which was right behind, there was a canal behind her house, and then it was jungle on the other side. Is that right? Or was it a stream?
I don't think it was a canal. It might have been a stream. I don't remember.
Or a creek or something?
I don't remember, yeah.
Anyway, and her dad would bring home things. He brought home an elephant once. A baby elephant. And she was about 3. It was as big as she was, or almost maybe a little bigger. And she would hold on to its ears, and it would take her around. She would play with it, and it would play back. Isn't that fun to have a baby elephant? Can you imagine?
I can't imagine having a baby elephant.
And then, yes?
There were other animals, like a lion or tiger or something like that?
There was a tiger.
Tiger, yeah.
A baby tiger. It was motherless, and so her father brought it home, but it lived there for a while, and she played with it. But then it met a terrible end when it ate one of the laces of his boots. This was my parents' biggest fear, that I bring home a baby elephant. Are you serious? Is that what they say that? Really? My sister used to bring animals home. We got our dog because we brought it home from the shopping center. One day we just found this nice dog and we brought him home, and I don't know what my parents did to find out who his owners were, but anyway, we had that dog for many, many years. Frisky. You know, when you talk about things online, you have to be careful not to talk about things that are like the name of your first pet, or your first school, or your mother's maiden name, or you have to be careful, because people that are really smart, they go get all this little bits of information and compile it, and you don't realize. Somebody just said something. Hold everything. Not really what I was bad about bringing critters home. Yeah, we had critters. Crossing the border, I think, has changed. Have you heard the news? Did you realize that marijuana is now legal in Canada? It's the only country other than Ecuador? No. Peru? No.
Don't remember.
It's the other one that's about the size of Ecuador, but starts with a P. Paraguay. Is that right?
I haven't heard.
Anyway, there's one country in South America where pot is legal. Anyway, and so it's legal in Canada now. So when people cross the border, when Canadians go into the United States, when Canadians go into the United States...
You can get asked all sorts of questions, like not only do you have marijuana with you, but did you ever work for somebody who sells marijuana? Did you ever invest in marijuana? And if they say yes,
Or did you ever smoke it too? If you ever
yeah.
used it.
Yeah, and they can bar you from the United States forever.
That's what they were doing. They were giving lifetime bans to anybody who had ever smoked marijuana, and people that invested in. See, now it's online, right? It's a new big stock thing because you can't trade on the pot market in other countries. Yeah, it's legal in 20 states. That's right, but it's not legal at the border, so you can't bring it in or out, and either Canada or the U.S. Even if it might be, I don't know, is it legal in New York? So New York and Canada, it'd be legal on both sides, but it's illegal at the border. Anyway, and so because it's now traded on the stock market, all these big startup companies in the pot business, oh, wow. Anyway, so, well, now I can't remember what I was saying anyway. Did I say anything I need to add? Oh, yeah, if you invest in it or you have stocks in it, you can be banned from coming to the United States. Anyway, so you need a passport. It is a lot, 20 states. Oh, they're going to try and legalize it in Louisiana. Seems to be flooding the world. Or flooding the U.S. anyway. I don't know if it will really take the bottom out of the cartel. The idea of legalizing it was to get rid of the cartel. But the legal price is like 3 times the amount of what people who have always grown it and sold it for, I guess. I'm learning these things now. It's amazing what goes on around you that you don't know about, right? But anyway, so also they've banned kids, so you can't buy it if you're under 21.
And that's probably a wise thing to do.
Right, because they could get schizophrenia or something.
Yeah, kids are particularly vulnerable.
But the thing is they've already been buying it from somebody all the time. And so if they're not allowed to buy it from the government source, where are they going to buy it? They're going to buy it because kids do what kids do, right? So they're just going to keep buying it from the cartels, I think. I mean, I don't know. But you see, now I think the law is that you can grow 4 plants. Everybody in Canada, or every family.
Depends on the province.
Oh, yeah, okay. And so now that might also take the wind out of the cartel stuff, because people that would never have grown it before because it was illegal now may, they'll all be supplying themselves. I was in Canadian Tire today, and I saw these little lights, a little grow operation thing with the lights, and I don't remember what it was, but it reminded me that it's all. Yeah, it's interesting, that it's legal for medical uses because they could never research on it. Like this is the unexplored territory because it was illegal, so nobody could get it legally. And then if they did get it and they researched with it, they couldn't publish their findings, right? So there's been no research except in Canada.
Yeah, the good thing about it is that they don't necessarily have to buy it from cartels. They can get it from, maybe a bit more expensive, but they don't know that it hasn't been mixed with, say, fentanyl or something like that, because the criminals will do that, or there are many of them do, right? So, or other stuff that they want them to get hooked on. So now you can you can grow your own and be sure that it's safe. If you don't
also,
overdose.
you can give it away, but you can't sell it. Which means that it's a strange system it's like it was illegal to be a prostitute but not a John, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can sell it, buy it, but you can't sell it.
That's not the same comparison, but anyway.
Oh, well. So this is my Willem. That's him. I got him. I got him hook, line, and sinker. Cultivation will still be illegal here, which just tells you that it's all about money. Yeah, well, I guess so. They figure if they tax it, if the government can supply it all and tax it, then they can make a fortune, right? But if they cut off the whole population that is already spending money on it because they're too young, then they will get it from wherever they want to get it. Yep. What was that yep about? All these. Yeah. It's so nice to see you. Hey, you're in Chicago, Deb. I was in Chicago. I went down to be a driver for my family was going down. So I went down and I drove around. I was born in Chicago. See, that's another information you're not supposed to give. I was. My mother worked for Dr. Dobson. You remember the Dr. Dobson? She was a very good doctor, I guess. And I lived there till I was 2. Oh, and I found out where my parents lived. My dad went to university at the University of Chicago, and I never knew he worked a bunch of jobs. My mother's got this whole book of A Story of a Lifetime, and so she wrote in it every time she would go sit in a certain area, she'd sit and pull out that book and write in it. Anyway, and so my dad was working 4 or 5 jobs, I think. And my mom was at home with 2 little babies, 2 children. And then my mom started working for Dr. Dobson again, I guess, after the kids. Yes. Now you get to have your arm right up in the air. How's that feel? Is that a more comfortable place than behind my nice, warm, soft neck?
Still a scratch.
Hey, I look like my mother. Do you think I look like my mother?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Do you look like my father?
No. No way.
Do you look like your dad? No.
Probably.
You don't look like your dad. He didn't look like that, did he?
No, not entirely, no.
A little bit. He didn't, you don't look like your mom. Or do you? Maybe you're adopted. Maybe you should have a serious chat with your mom. A DNA test, right? That's what you need. So you're going to do your DNA. Who said that? Somebody said they were going to do their DNA. I'm scrolling. Was that Rose? Sorry to look so dull as I figure out what's going on here. Well, it was a long time ago. Oh gosh, you're making my teeth rot? Wait a minute. What's happening here? No pressure, Willem. I don't know. Is that a saying? All right. So the way we met. 13 thumbs up. 19 people here. Hello, everyone. This is fun, isn't it? This is the best way to do a video. Okay. So, oh, yes. How we met. There's a video on that. Nancy Today, how we met. Or, yeah. How Willem and I met. And there's a video on how I started being Nancy Today and why I do it. Anyway, so we met. I went to this conference because I knew that if I was in the place I was supposed to be, the Lord would give me a husband. But I wasn't interested in any of these men that were there. They were sort of the unmarriageable people that were just sort of, you know, they would go. And so there was lots of women, all these wonderful, lovely women. And so if a man came, if he happened to take the day off work and come to a Saturday and wasn't seeing his children, then he could probably only come once because he would meet the girl of his dreams. And they're all so nice and so loving. And, you know, you just look around, pick one. Anyway, and so off they would go. You see them together, this couple, and then you never see either of them again. It's because they would get married. Anyway, so I saw Willem, and I thought, well, I don't know this man. Melody. My father was military, and we lived in Holland for 3 years. Is that right? Willem's dad was in the Air Force. So they traveled all over Holland, and so when we went there, I couldn't believe it when I married Willem and found out that he's from Holland, and therefore we would be going to Holland. I look pretty dark. If I touch myself, it doesn't brighten it up. And if I touch the camera, it doesn't brighten it up either. Oh, we're too sweet. Oh, that's why we're making your teeth rot. There's these sayings people have in different parts of the world. You have to have been there, right? Joke number 43. That's good. Joke number 5. Hey, why didn't anybody laugh? Well, it's the way you told it. That was the punchline for a joke about all these people, comedians that were having a comedian conference. And so they were just chatting away, and they say, well, you know, remember joke number 10? And joke number 4. The light turned off out there. That means the deer is not out there. It's nice having Will give us a concert, eh? That's very nice. Oh, you heard that one, yeah. I don't think I have any new jokes. Now and then I'll make up a new joke. It's pretty good. I love to make up a new joke. Willem makes up jokes too. Sometimes he's got some real good ones. So I wanted to go visit my family in Ottawa today. When I was in there, I went to the Seeker Center appointment. This is where they give you all those needles in your back, lidocaine or different kinds of icaines. But they don't work. They just made me hurt because he just stabbed me with a needle. Breathe deep. Take big breath. Breathe in and out. Yeah, I still think you should give us a Christmas concert one evening. Well, you know, he's been playing Christmas carols for me a lot. We could do that. We could sing around the campfire together. Oh, wait, we don't have a campfire. They would like a Christmas concert. I know you might not be up for it today. Maybe we'll have to make an appointment. Maybe we could have a time when we're going to have a Christmas concert, and we'll just have a live Christmas concert. I think that sounds like work. It reeks of effort. What do you want to hear? I have Google. Okay, Google. Play Sleigh Bells.
Okay, here are some songs.
It does not sound like sleigh bells. Okay, Google, stop. Okay, Google, play Sleigh Bells Ring. Are you listening?
Okay, we are running on a sleigh ride by Bobby Parker.
Reeks of effort.
On Google Play Music.
Absolutely. That's one of my jokes. It's like, what is it that we say? Constructive criticism. Okay, Google, set volume to 70%. How's that? Here's the concert. We're taking requests. Okay, Google will take requests. You know, have you ever, when you're doing something and you just sort of, you say a phrase or you hear a phrase and it's a phrase from a song and so you start singing that song? It happens to me all the time. And so now with OK Google, I can just have her play whatever song I'm thinking about. Yeah, my son says that whenever you buy anything anymore at Costco, or I guess it's Costco, they, any technology thing, they throw in a Google Home thing. It's in their best interest to get people to have them for free, because then if you want to subscribe to Google Play, they get their $9 a month. But I never used this before. I never thought, why would I, like people use Spotify or something? And I thought, well, why would I do that? But now I love it. I can just tell it to play Ravel, play Pachelbel's Canon, play whatever. The children are in there and I've got it playing Wheels on the Bus. Isn't that Dolly Parton? Which is the one with this, with the crack? Together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. It's not the one with the giddy up, is it? But it sounds like it's the same. I don't remember. Oh, we're losing people. Now we have more thumbs up than people. Look, 12 people, but we have 15 thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbing upping. It will make their algorithm so that you can see these videos when they show up. It won't be so darn hard to find. They don't seem to sort any of my stuff anymore. You really have to know pretty much what it's called to get into it. But if these things, these live videos sort of take off, then in numbers, you know, like over time, then maybe my 18,000 videos won't be lost in the... Hey, what's in the stacks? Hey, Willem, what's the name of the refuse pile when you send in your manuscript to read it and they don't read it? They put it in a pile? Is that called the stack? The stack? S-T-A-C-K?
Stack is a reading meeting, but it is not the trash.
Oh, well, something or other. What's the Christmas song? In just a minute, I'll find out. Okay, Google, stop. 20 viewers at one point. Wow, this is the right time of day. I like getting up at 3 in the morning and doing this, though, you know. 5 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. People say, oh, no, I missed your video. Well, you know, just wait. Another one will come around. I just push it now when I feel like, you know, this is winter. I'm alone with my Willem. I'm the family. Is that it? I meant the Christmas song. Never heard this one. Okay, you want the Christmas song? Okay, Google, stop. Just a minute, I have to cover your ears. Where are your ears? Okay, Google, stop. Okay, Google, stop. Okay, Google. Can you tell her to stop? Willem?
Yes?
Can you tell her to stop, please?
Google, stop.
You just have to say, okay, Google.
Stop. Right.
Thank you. Now you feel powerful, don't you? What do you want her to play? What would you like her to play, Willem? People are leaving.
Nothing. Nice and quiet.
Nice and quiet. All right. There we have it. So nice to talk to you guys about everything. Reading and reading and reading. So who's going to do their DNA? Who is that? Your mom called you Rose. That's why I called you Rose. It's always nice to come over. I love it when I met you guys, all those of you that I've met. I haven't met too many of you in this group that talked today. I never met you, Renee, but we talked on the phone, didn't we? So I'm bored now. I'm done. You decide here last. You can do this at home. Results may differ. Oh, I know. Like and subscribe. I can't figure out why my face is so dark. Nice to talk to you too. I talk to you on your videos, but for some reason you don't respond. You see? This is the new format. I like this better. If you want, but you know, I have to chop them up. Yeah, we used to talk. You could chop. I should chop them up if it's possible. Like turn it off and turn it on, so that I can make this Christmas shortbread. Oh, did I tell you about that? Right? Nobody yet said anything. But anyway, so I took chickpea flour and stevia powder, which is mixed with Be sure to hit that bell. That's right. The notifications bell. But you know, it might go on all the time. You say, oh man, she's on again. Not again. She was just on a few minutes ago. What happened? See, if I start one and then it cuts out, you're going to get the notification that I'm on, I think. And by the time you get there, I won't be on. Hey, you want to see this nice picture I got at the dump? Pretty. I think that's Nova Scotia. It looks like a lorry. That kind of a boat. But it might not be. Anyway. Oh. Well, either you can watch me sleep or I can turn it off. Okay, so I guess I'm going to turn it off. It was really fun chatting with you guys. This has really been nice. So I'll catch you on the flip side. Catch you when I go in the kitchen and clean up. I'm making cleaning videos again, you know? But they're not all cleaning. Like there'd be dancing in there. I get the Google thing going, and then there's some food making, and then there's children playing, and who knows? These videos they're very all over the place. But that's okay, isn't it? Okay, I ramble. Goodbye. Enjoy your evening. Thanks. You're welcome. Hey, Rachel, how is it? You're up north, aren't you? Is it real cold up there? My friend just moved in. Oh, goodbye. It looks like I have more than 5 fingers. When I go like this, doesn't look like I have a whole lot of fingers. I have 7 fingers. He was in the Air Force also. Oh, really? Okay, the rest of your comments have to go down below. Because I'm out of here, man.